Okay, now let us get into this evidence. And this evidence is coming from Fox News. Now, the date of this evidence is October 19th, 2023. What is Fox News telling us? Transgender former football coach listed in Maxim Australia's Hot 100 women alongside Margot Robbie. Maxim doesn't know what hot means or what a woman is. Radio host Dana Loesch wrote. Wow, that's so true. Let's get into the evidence. A former Australian football coach and biological male was included in a list of Australia's top 100 fine and fierce femmes for 2023. Maxim magazine is known as a men's magazine that features images of beautiful women. But a recent list published by Maxim Australia has commentators outraged. Maxim Australia made headlines for listing at least one known transgender woman. Former Australian football player and coach Daniel Danny, formerly Dean Laidley, was ranked 92 among the list of Maxim Australia's Hot 100 that celebrates noteworthy Australian women every year. Now, even though we have a huge part of society that is waking up to this agenda, notice how they are pushing it on people. Now, if you have a biological male that identify as a woman, why don't you make her a beauty object for other individuals in the transgender community to look at? Why put her in a magazine where straight men mainly purchase? Why? So it just shows you how they are pushing these biological men that call themselves women onto straight men, right? Because there's no need for it. If the individual is LGBTQ, you bring them to their LGBTQ audience. Why bring them to another audience when it's not warranted? So right here, you get the evidence to show you that it is much more than what they are trying to let you believe, right? They are pushing this agenda really hard, even though they are getting so much pushback. It must be for a reason. You see, we have been warned that we are in a spiritual war, and people don't understand that everything about this life is spiritual, right? And when they push this LGBTQ agenda, it's for good reason. Because they know once people accept it, right? Once people put their hands up and just start accepting it as a particular way of life, everyday way of life, then out goes the Most High, right? And a nation that don't stand with the Most High is a nation that is destined to be defeated and their people put into bondage, into slavery. That is what's going to happen. And we see wars and rumors of wars going on in today's world. And they are out here just pushing and pushing and pushing this thing in places where people don't want to see and they don't want to know. You got a transgender woman, bring her over to her own audience, right? You see, they know what is about to happen, and they know that these so-called angels that are locked up under the river Euphrates, the river is almost dried up. So it's a matter of time before those angels are released. But understand, those angels can only go in lands where the Most High Creator is not there, right? So in order to collapse the West, they've got to push this agenda, even when people is resisting, right? Now, there is the evidence for yourself. Please go look it up. connect the dots and ask questions. Why are they pushing this agenda so aggressively, even though people are pushing back? And why is it they feel so comfortable and so brave to do this? We need to seek the face of the Most High. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.